What it do, you guys? Your boy is back on the grind one more time, and unfortunately, I won't say it's bad news, but it's bad news because I wasn't able to make it to train my clients today. Got up like normal day. My car's already packed full of my gym equipment and everything. I was heading up to train some clients. They're about 30 minutes away, and I have them all meet me at a park and drive off like normal and everything. And then I get on the freeway, driving fine. Then all of a sudden, it just starts like sputtering, not shaking really, but kind of just sputtering. I'm like, oh man, what's going on? Check engine light comes on, and luckily there's an exit immediately. So I get off. I was kind of thinking that maybe I was low on gas. My gas gauge doesn't work. That's one thing that I've been wanting to fix on this car, but just something I've been putting off. So anyways, I thought, well, maybe I may be low on gas or whatnot. So I pulled over. I'm already running late. Pulled over, put gas in it, and it's still kind of like sputtering after I started back up. I was like, well, just let me drive it down the street and see what it does. While I'm doing all this, check engine light is on. Still it's kind of doing it. And I'm like, man, I don't think I should drive up there. So I hit up my clients, let them know I'm not going to be able to make it. They're usually all okay with missing a workout. But any case, I feel horrible. I feel bad, especially it's like last minute. And anyways, I get back on the freeway and it's still kind of doing it, but it's a little bit softer. And so the exit is pretty much immediate. So I get off, and there's this long, steep hill that you got to climb up to get to my house. And I had called my fiance and let her know, and I was like, watch, it's probably going to be perfectly fine while I'm going out up this steep hill, and it's going to be like nothing ever happened. Sure enough, driving up the hill, I'm punching it, giving it gas, not sputtering, nothing. I'm like, what the heck? You got to be kidding me. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe the gas was just really low, and it threw a check engine light and whatnot, but it almost sounded like, I don't know, there was something going on internal with the engine. I've been in like, at least like older cars, or when the gas starts to go out, then you kind of know, it just, when the gas is out. So anyways, this was a different type of feeling. So I'm home now, made it home safely. It didn't do it, towards the end of my drive home. But why I wanted to film this is because, there hasn't been a video on Georgia at all lately anyway. But I ended up getting this OBD2 reader deal here a long time ago. It was referred by somebody that I follow on YouTube. And I thought this would be a good thing to have. It was only, I think it was like maybe $60. It might have even been on sale, and I might have had a discount because, on Amazon, sometimes you can apply a 5 or 10% discount if you click the little checkbox. And so I did that, and I bought this a while ago, but I haven't been able to use it yet, which, in most cases you probably don't want to use it. But, in a situation like this, check engine light is on, so now I get to use this. So this is a video in regards to this and to kind of see what's going on with the car. Now I've already plugged it in and kind of ran a diagnostic on it, and it told me what it was, but I wanted to film it for you guys so you guys can also go through the process with me and see this right here. So perfect for situations like this if you have any troubles. And this is what's good about having this right here, because then you can just kind of diagnose things yourself. And so let me go ahead and just show you this case that it came in, and then I'll go ahead and chime back in. All right, you guys, so here we go right here. This is it. This is the package that it came in. Code reader Artilink 500. So assuming that is the maker, the brand name. But no direction, it just comes with this on the back, so it just kind of just tells you a little bit about it. Reads codes, switch off check engine light, which in my case I have it on, so that's pretty dope. All vehicles 96 and newer, and live data, graphic format, easy to monitor and evaluate. So all kinds of stuff. LED to help you find the OBD2 port, so there's an actual LED light inside of it. So I thought that was actually pretty cool feature. Code library, define the retrieve code, no more Googling. Also, that's actually really cool. So when it pulls up the code, on like the old readers, it'll just tell you like kind of like what it is, or it might even just say the code only, and then you have to Google it. So this actually has a help feature where when the code comes up, it'll tell you, it'll give you like 1 or 2 small paragraphs about what it is, kind of like why it's doing it and what are symptoms. So I really, really liked that. Hard copy data, access the data in the printed form, and then it has multi languages that you can also choose from. So again, no hard directions in here as far as a pamphlet or anything, but it just kind of just tells you a little bit about it. So, and it's fairly easy to kind of walk through. It gives you it gives you a layout, and it gives you like just different little icons of what you could select and everything. So what we're gonna do now is just take it over to the car and then just kind of go through this process of reading the code here. So I haven't done it all the way. I just pulled the code to see what the code comes up as, but let's go ahead and see if we can pull this up here. So sorry for the shakiness and everything, you guys, but holding this with one hand. Where's my key? So what you do is find your little OBD2 port, making sure it's the right way. And again, like this is if it's dark and you want to hit that button to kind of find it. You can see that light flashing. That's pretty dope, you guys. I like that. So plug it in and immediately it'll turn on. So what I'm gonna do now is start the car. All right, so we'll go to diagnose, processing. Copyright. All right, processing. So it kind of goes through its initial things here. I'm not exactly sure what this is for, but we'll just hit OK. And then you just go to read codes. But here it just has, I haven't went through all these other features, but it has all these other features as well. Looks like it can check different things on the car. But what we want to do is read codes, because as you can see, my check engine light came on, and that was not on before. So let's go to read codes, and there you go. P0300 generic current random / multiple cylinder misfire detected. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go to help. So there's a help button here, and then boom, it brings up this. Now this is where you would have to Google and try to find the code and all that, but I actually think this is really dope that it kind of tells you what's going on. So cylinder misfire means the gas mixture cannot burn properly during the engine running process due to various reasons, and it just kind of just goes on and tells you a little bit more about it. I think there's another section. Yep. Cause of failure includes mechanical area in cylinder, error in fuel gauge, too high, too low pressure, evaporative area and evaporative exhaust system, and so on. So what I'm thinking is I was just low on gas, because it seemed to be working better towards the end, and it seems to be idling fine. Before, it was not idling fine at all. It was kind of sputtering. But as you can see in here, seems to be pretty good now. So what I would like to try to do is drive it around a little bit to see if it's still doing it, because it would still do it at kind of just normal speed. So let's see if I can get back. Can I get back? Yeah, get back. Well, actually what I'll do is I'll see if I can delete the service engine light, and then immediately it'll probably come back on if it's going to do the same thing. Erase codes. So I haven't done this yet, so what you guys are seeing is what I'm doing for the first time. Clear and reset emission related diagnostic information. Are you sure? Please turn on the engine. Please turn ignition on with the engine off. Press enter to continue. Check engine light on. So I'll turn everything off, and I'll turn it back on. Hopefully my radio doesn't start blasting again. Okay. Please turn engine on with engine off. Please turn ignition on with engine off. Press enter to continue. Oh, I pressed the up button. Processing. Looks like it immediately went off. Emission-related diagnostic information has been cleared. Okay. Okay. Okay, your boy done did it. Now we just gotta make sure it drives fine. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the engine. See if the check engine light comes back on. So that low fuel gauge is always on. That's why, like, I never know how much gas I have. Usually I'm pretty good at filling it up. But yeah, as you can see, I put 7 gallons in and it says that it's empty. So I'm gonna have to attack that at some point. I think it's this sending unit. So let's go to read codes again. Oh wait, check that out. Go up, let's see if it's gonna read anything. The vehicle has no fault codes. Okay, so what we'll do right now is we'll drive it around real quick. So let me go ahead and shut up the garage and everything, and then we'll go ahead and take it around the block. Man, I'm really happy that All right, you guys, let's take it around the block. So far, so good. As you can see, that fuel light is always on. I think my sending unit is not good. And it's been like that ever since I had the car, so I don't want to go too ham on it because I got all this equipment back here, but it should do the little sputtering deal, kind of shake a little bit at even just moderate speed. So see if I can get somewhere where I can get up to speed a little bit, but she seems to be driving a lot better. Where it started to kind of shake and sputter a little bit was at 60 miles an hour, but I mean, it was doing it also at these speeds as well. I probably shouldn't really be driving fast on this road because I think there's a police station right down the street. Actually, I'm gonna go right. I might have spotted a whip over here. Okay. Under the car cover. Thanks. See if I can get just a little bit up to speed over here. Must be going 60 and a 30. sturdy. Yeah, you guys, I would say it's probably okay. I don't feel any of the issues that I had before, and I literally just think I was out of gas. First time I ran out of gas on this car. But eventually, it's probably going to happen with a bad sending unit. Well, I guess technically the sending unit as a whole isn't bad. It's just the part that reads the fuel. So I'm just going to have to replace it at some point and just bite the bullet and just do it. It's really just time, and I'm just kind of had other priorities, but you know, I'm definitely going to have to fix this at some point. Otherwise, I'm going to probably go through this issue again. So I'll chime back in with you when I get to the house. All right, you guys, back at the house, and it's safe to say that I was probably out of gas. So, hey, easy fix, right? So those are always a win when they're super easy like that. But anyways, I would say definitely worth investing in one of these, you guys. I mean, because if not, I would have had to go to O'Reilly's, or I would have had to take it somewhere and pay them to do it. And you know, I knew I paid money up front for this thing, and I hadn't even used it yet. And I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, I haven't even used that thing yet. But it's good to have if you have a 96 or newer vehicle as the direction state. And being that I have a LS swapped car, I'm about to have another one. I have this one, and then just regular car, just any car, just in general, like my girl's car, something happens to that, I could use it too. So definitely worth the investment. I think this right here just paid for itself in one instance here. So now I've broken even. Otherwise I would have had to maybe pay somebody to do it, or I guess I could have went to O'Reilly's and did it for free. But yeah, you guys, definitely invest in that. I'll put the link in the description on this if you guys are wanting to try to pick one up. So easy remedy, and at least you can kind of diagnose your own issues if they were to arise. So anyways, I must get out of here. I got to take the Caprice out for a car show today, so I'll try to get footage on that, y'all. But you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And yo, get at me if you're trying to work out. I do online stuff. I write workouts, all kinds of stuff. So just let me know, you guys. All right. Deuces. Peace out.